You won't believe what AI can do in 2025. What we have here is technology that can perceive, and alter the world in ways that were previously thought of only as science fiction. I will introduce you to these tools in action. Get ready to be floored. Let's start off with something genuinely revolutionary in the AI space. Diffusion as shader. Not another hammer, this one's a transformative one. It lets you make videos out of any image or any video, but the beauty is, you have unprecedented control over the camera position, movement, and even the behavior of the objects in the video. What distinguishes it is that it is based on diffusion models, a category of generative models that have proved to be especially useful for image and video synthesis. By being a shader, it gives you very fine control over the rendering of things that you never could do before. This tool is incredibly flexible. For example, when you type in an image, it doesn't display just a picture. It cleverly makes a depth map, basically building a 3D model of the scene. Then the possibilities run wild. One interesting thing about diffusion as shader is that it will take the 2D image and deduce 3D shape of a scene. That's achieved through advanced algorithms that calculate depth based on lighting, shadows, and perspective. This depth map isn't just a graphical tool. It's a crucial part of making the AI interpret and work in space. Here's a picture of a doll. It can be rotated by the AI and presented in different perspectives as if you were pivoting the camera around it. Or consider a motorcycle. Enter its image and you can have it twirl like it's on a screen. Feeling a bit more adventurous? And what about letting a building launch like a spacecraft? This AI takes it very realistically. It can make even a banana hover just to prove the usefulness of the device. But images don't have to be just still ones. This AI is also great with live scenes. It's not just the camera, scenes can also be animated. The AI can learn to cleverly apply physics concepts to the scene objects. When a building lifts off like a spacecraft, for example, the AI can imitate thrust and gravity, which makes the animation more realistic. It does wonders for 2D anime graphics. The camera perspective is accessible to zoom and pan to look around. If it's in a more real-world context, such as a rainy street, the AI not only triggers the camera, but triggers rain and traffic. Notice the realistic bounce of light off the wet street. That's what makes it so good. What you can do to change the camera is impressive. Not just basic up and down, left and right. You can make spirals. The spiral effect is a product of the AI's sophisticated camera path generation. So rather than being confined to a linear or simple curved trajectory, the AI could create complex trajectories, which gives the generated videos a filmic edge. Enter a photo, move the camera around in a loop, and wait for it to create an engrossing video. And there's more. You can copy movement from character to character. This motion transferability is a big step. It takes the AI's information about motion dynamics and extends it to new characters. We do this by resolving the vectors of motion between the characters, so that the transferred motion is both exact and contextual. You can copy that character's motion over to any character if you have an animation in Blender. When you ask an input animation to show a muscular man, it shows a video of a muscular man doing exactly the same thing as the animation. The same applies if you prompt man in a suit, which results in a suited person imitating the input gestures, even copying motions from a previous video to a new video. This is where the tool comes into its own in the knowledge and mimicking of intricate motions. It sifts through the motion in the input video frame by frame and uses that information to produce new content with an equal motion. Paste in a video and say blue alien, robot, or frog-like alien. The AI makes videos of these characters, and all movements follow the movements in the video. Even a video of a swan swimming can be edited. The settings and subjects adjusted without losing the movement of the swan. If you say, yellow fox runs on the grass, to a bear cub running, they will then do the same. The trick with this software is depth maps and 3D tracking. This requires a depth map to be created. This is done by navigating in the input image to see the spatial relationship of all the objects. It does this by leveraging monocular depth estimation and ML algorithms developed on large amounts of pictures and depth data. It starts by creating a depth map of an image, in other words, a 3D representation of the scene. From your control commands, camera, object, it generates a 3D tracking video. At last, a diffusion model smooths this into the final video signal. The code should be available by February 10th, so stay tuned for that. Awesome, they're open sourcing this. If you thought that was cool, get ready for Stereocrafter. This AI wonderkin transforms 2D video into 3D reality. Stereocrafter is the next big step in accessibility of 3D material. It is a revolutionary move in the realm of possibilities to the creators and the users of 2D videos to 3D. It could bring 3D video making to everyone, just as simple as a normal video. It's compatible with many 3D modes of view. Do you remember those classic red and green 3D glasses? They can be used with videos made by Stereocrafter. It's compatible with VR headsets, such as the Apple Vision Pro for something more cutting edge. It also generates left and right views for 3D display. You can't actually see the 3D effects on a normal monitor, but here's a preview of what you get. Videos created specifically for these glasses produce a 3D effect. An accidental video of camels suddenly becomes 3D effects. The same thing applies to animations and cartoons. If you own Apple Vision Pro, download these demo videos and see them in 3D mode. It is the Apple Vision Pro integration that stands out. It displays the possibilities of this technology for professional VR. Creating content specifically for the devices such as the Vision Pro shows Stereocrafter's forward thinking. This is an oversimplified explanation. The two-step process is a very clever way to create 3D videos. With its ability to build a depth map, then apply a diffusion model to the output, Stereocrafter is both in control of the quality of the 3D effect and the quality of the finished video. It starts with processing the video into a depth map, sensing objects' distance from the camera. It takes this information and renders a distorted video in the manner of a 3D rendering. A diffusion model then fills in the rest, giving you a full 3D video. They've posted a technical paper, demo videos, and a GitHub repo with instructions for local install. Then there's Relight, or as the spec says, generative multi-view relighting for 3D reconstruction under extreme illumination variation. This AI solves a ubiquitous 3D modeling issue. Source photos with a defeated lighting. Relight's robustness to extreme variation of light is an important step towards 3D reconstruction. It was the traditional way of making 3D pictures from photos. They had to be constantly lit, and that was a big challenge. Relight takes this barrier away and lets 3D modeling be easier and versatile. As it is a very traditional method, 3D creations from photographs need consistent light, but this AI can work with photos in completely different lighting conditions. So imagine you have photographs of a thing, each of them with varying lights, too dark, too bright, warm, cool. Relight can assemble these disparate photos and tune them into a stable 3D object. There are two main steps. Using a relighting diffusion model is a new method. Once the lighting is smoothed over all the input photos, the AI will be able to target the geometry of the object without getting blindsided by inconsistencies in lighting. This makes the 3D model very true to life. This model makes each picture look like they were taken in the same light. This gives the AI a clue about the object's light-mediated behavior and renders the 3D model more realistic in many conditions. This is a great tool for 3D artists and modelers. You don't need a studio setup anymore. Your phone camera is sufficient to take the photos you need. Want access to the absolute best AI models out there without the hassle of juggling multiple platforms? Let me introduce you to ChatLLM by Abacus AI, your all-in-one AI powerhouse. This incredible tool puts the latest and greatest models like O1, O1 Mini, GPT-4o, and Claude 3.5 Sonnet right at your fingertips. Plus, it's got some seriously smart features. Root LLM automatically picks the best model for your prompt, and Search LLM scours the web for the most up-to-date info. Need your AI to sound less robotic? The Humanize feature lets you adjust the tone. And get this, you can generate stunning images using top-tier generators like Flux 1.1 Pro Ultra, Ideogram, and Recraft. You can even create videos with just a prompt using powerful video models like Kling, Luma, Runway, and Hailuo. Coders, you'll love the Artifacts feature for seamless app building. Plus, creating documents and analyzing PDFs is a breeze. For the ultimate customization, the AI engineer lets you build your own fine-tuned chatbots. And the best part? The monthly subscription cost is only $10. It's all here, ready to experience the future of AI in one platform. Sign up using the link below for your first month free. Let's switch to Gaze-LLE, an AI that computes where a user is looking in a video or photo. Gaze-LLE's gaze estimation algorithm has many different applications ranging from enhancing the human-computer interface to helping us understand how people behave. The fact that it measures gaze accurately and live makes it suitable for applications such as market research, accessibility, and even security. This AI can scan the eye movement over the course of a video to provide a picture of the attention that someone is paying. It also works on static photos, correctly identifying the gaze direction. This device works by a vision transformer model that interprets image or video frame. Vision transformer is a revolutionary architecture which has proven very successful in many areas of computer vision. And using it to estimate gaze direction, Gaze-LLE can precisely use small changes in face and head angle to estimate gaze direction. The code is on GitHub, and Google Colab offers a free online version. There's also a hugging face section to experiment with. From a picture of The Office The AI scans and generates heat maps of each character's gaze, which tells you how confident the prediction is. Such technology could be used in surveillance, behavioral monitoring, etc. Finally, Nvidia's CES news. Digits is the smallest AI supercomputer ever made. Digits is one step towards democratizing AI. Nvidia's offer of a robust, small, and relatively inexpensive supercomputer is allowing consumers and small companies to experience the performance of sophisticated AI models without having to resort to massive data centers. It's powerful enough to run serious AI-related calculations with Nvidia's GB200 Grace Blackwell superchip. In other words, it can compute AI models with 200 billion parameters on the spot. That's more than twice as much as an RTX 4090 can manage on the fly. You can even link two-digit supercomputers for greater oomph, with the power to simulate models such as Llama 405B with 405 billion parameters. It's $3,000 and should release in May. Last but not least, Nvidia launched Project R2X, a machine-generated avatar that can help you at your computer. Project R2X is another exciting project in AI assistance. Combining conversational AI with vision, it provides a natural and more human-like interface to computers. It could change the way we work, search for data, and engage in online activities. This avatar lives on your screen, knows what you're saying, even analyzing your screen to help you with something. An easy demo showed R2X assisting with Photoshop, even analyzing an insurance policy.
Introducing Project R2X, an RTX-powered digital human interface for developers and enthusiasts building AI agents. Hey R2X, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
What can you do for me on my PC?
I can help you with application usage, analyze and summarize documents, and assist with tasks during your Microsoft Teams meetings.
How do I use generative AI to replace the jacket in this photo?
In Photoshop, use the generative fill feature. First, select the jacket with the selection tool. Then, click on Generative Fill in the contextual taskbar. Describe the replacement you'd like, and Photoshop will generate options for you.
Could I share an insurance policy with you?
Sure, please go ahead and share it. I've got the insurance policy open. How can I assist you with it?
Great, I had some snow melt on my roof that caused a leak. Does my insurance policy cover that?
Your policy includes coverage for damage caused by snow.
And that's the end of our exhaustive discussion of these extraordinary AI breakthroughs. From manipulating videos at a fraction of the cost to making 2D materials seem 3D, from reimagining 3D images in any lighting condition to predicting gaze with a world of precision, these devices are challenging the AI envelope. And now with Nvidia's new hardware, the AI future is brighter and more available than ever. Follow for more news and be sure to visit the description links for reading. Thanks for watching.